Today we are building the world's longest oyster po' boy. Not just any oyster po' boy, we're featuring fresh Louisiana oysters right here from our Gulf waters and our bays. It is fantastic. I sampled some just a little while ago, and they are phenomenal. One of the best years for oysters.
What's the best way to cook a Louisiana oysters?
Well, probably, the most popular way is to fry them, and that's, I think, everybody tries their first oyster. But I got to tell you, they're good just about any way. I mean, I love them raw. I love them charbroiled. I know people who don't even like oysters who love that. But the cool thing we're doing today, instead of just these will all be fried oysters that'll be on the po' boy, but each chef is going to take a little section and put their own twist on it.
We got 340 feet of po' boy on Bourbon Street. We got over 30 restaurants this year. The first year we did this, we had 9 restaurants. Now we've got 30 restaurants. Our restaurateurs showcasing Louisiana oysters at its best. Each restaurant makes their po' boy their own style, their own way, so people will literally wait an hour in advance to get a slice of po' boy when we make the cut at noon.
All right, what are you doing here? What do you got for us?
We got a remoulade coleslaw.
Yeah.
At the bottom of it, and we got a creamy sauce pistolette, seafood pistolette, since it's the Lent season right now.
Okay.
So we got a little crab meat, shrimp, and crawfish in there.
So obviously food cost was not an issue today. You just figured we're just going to load it up with everything, huh?
Yes, I did, sir.
So Richard has been a winner before over here, and look at that technique. So nice and smooth. He's a reigning champ? I think he might be. Now he's using the hot dog method of slicing open the bun, which I kind of like, to be honest with you. It kind of keeps everything in there. Yeah, a little harder to deal with. But that's all right. He knows what's happening. So here we also have a slaw. The slaw is a pretty popular item to put on a fried po' boy. Sometimes that heat will just cause the lettuce to kind of wilt out. So this is going to retain its texture. So beautiful fried oysters. I don't know if you guys can see on the screens. You can see up close what he's doing. He's kind of tucking them in there. Push them in. That's the nice thing about the bread that we use down here, is it tends to collapse, and it's not going to be a thick bready sandwich. It's going to be perfect, the right proportion of bread and crumb. All right, now, and again, what's in this sauce here?
It's like
what's this here sauce?
a quesadilla cheese creamy sauce
Okay.
with a little crawfish, shrimp, and crab meat for the Lent season.
Man, this ought to be on the menu for every season. That looks delicious. So it's our first po' boy that we've actually put another seafood on with it. Not only just you put 3 additional seafood. Chef, what else? What's the last thing? Got to have a little bit of fresh chopped parsley on there.
If anyone would like to try some lemon, I have some lemon juice right here.
We got some lemons up here as well. Big round of applause for Chef Richard Tyler.
How did all this get started?
It started after Katrina. We wanted to let people know the French Quarter was alive. We wanted to let people know our fisheries was alive. And this is how we created this event. Now it's quickly becoming a New Orleans tradition. We fill up the street every time now.
I did a classic rendition of a BLT, but we did it with a little bit of a twist this time. So we used pickled green tomatoes and fresh cracked pepper, applewood smoked bacon. So give it your classic rendition with a little bit of a twist, as we do everything here in New Orleans.
What's it like cooking with Louisiana oysters?
Oh, they're fantastic. Nice, plump, juicy. The flavors you can't beat anywhere else.
What's the best thing about cooking with Louisiana seafood?
The freshness, I think, is probably the biggest part of it. And the abundance that we have down here in Louisiana is absolutely phenomenal.
What's your reaction to how this event has grown over the years?
It's getting bigger and bigger every year, which is great. And it's great for New Orleans. We really need things like this.
We got an oyster po' boy that we did chipotle peppers with smoked bacon and pickled green tomatoes. Awesome dish, very good, very different, spicy, but very good.
What's the secret to cooking with oysters?
Patience, making sure you pull them at the right time. Don't overcook them, don't undercook them. 2 minutes tops. Pull them out, nice, fried, crispy, good to go.
What do you like the best about cooking with Louisiana oysters?
The freshness, the quality of the food. I mean, the seafood is back in New Orleans. The oysters are awesome. They're looking great right now. It's back in season, and we're loving it. I mean, oysters are better than ever. The quality, the look, the presentation is good. So we happy. I think all these people that came down and tested our waters and did everything made it a lot better for everybody. So it's been going good so far.
We did a po' boy called a Creole Cajun Coon-Ass Delight. We used a nice Creole mayonnaise with a tartar sauce type dressing. We did arugula, pickled okra, some voodoo sauce, some hoghead cheese, and some crackling on top of that. You just had to taste it. It's incredible. It really is.
What's the best thing about cooking with Louisiana oysters?
You know where they come from. They're fresh. They're a nice size. They're nice and salty. You don't have to add anything to them. They're consistent. And, you know, they're from New Orleans. What can I say, baby?
What's your reaction to how this event has grown?
Well, you know, 6 years we've been doing this, and it gets bigger every year. You know, when you can do food and come out here on Bourbon Street and get everybody up for breakfast, because it is breakfast, and it's free, I mean, what else can you ask? This is what New Orleans is all about. New Orleans is all about the party atmosphere, food, music, and Louisiana seafood, man. New Orleans is making a comeback. Louisiana seafood's here forever.
The heroes are our chefs. The chefs helped bring this city back. They were the first businesses in New Orleans to come back. And 5 years ago, we didn't know where we were going to be, but the city of New Orleans looks better than it ever has. And we want to thank all the tourists for coming on down, and thank you all for being here.
All right, in third place, from the Royal House, Chef Bobby McNabb. Bobby, come on up, run on down here. In second place, my buddy, my pal, the best Italian restaurant in New Orleans, Chef Duke from Cafe Giovanni. Duke is on fire. Duke, congratulations. Bobby, come on up here. Y'all get your pictures taken real quick. Y'all be together. All right, and the winner, first place winner of the 6th Annual Oyster Jubilee, in first place, from Pier 424, Chad Richardson. Chad, come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for not only our winners, for all of our chefs. Thank y'all for coming on. Great job. It's my pleasure to do the demos with you. Display these with pride. There you go. Good. Keep going.
Here we go. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cut. Here we go. Chefs, cut your oyster po' boys up. And guests on Bourbon Street, enjoy.
Charleston. Well, great. Well, welcome. Appreciate everybody coming down here in New Orleans. Y'all all up here for the basketball tournament, or you just come out to have fun in New Orleans? Or you came out here for the Oyster Jubilee? This is worthwhile.
Starkville, Mississippi. I'm eating an oyster po' boy with shrimp and crab and anything else I can find to throw in it. I've been eating it for 3 days. I've been down in New Orleans eating nothing but seafood. You couldn't ask for better seafood than New Orleans.
I'm Bush Toma from Tullahoma, Tennessee. I'm eating a po' boy from down here in New Orleans. It is very, very good.
What do you think of Louisiana seafood?
Excellent. We've been eating it all weekend, and we sure can't get this stuff in Tennessee.
I'm from Bear, Delaware, which is in Newcastle County. I'm eating an oyster po' boy, and it's absolutely wonderful, fantastic.
What do you think about Louisiana oysters?
Oh, these oysters are out of this world. I've never had any this good. They're great.
What do you think of Louisiana seafood?
Oh, the seafood's wonderful. That's why I come.
I ate an oyster po' boy, and I'm from Three Forks, Montana. We just went on a cruise, and we're stopping in New Orleans on our way back, so and just enjoying the town. I'm showing it to them because I've been here before and they haven't yet. So, yeah.
What did you think of the oyster po' boy?
I really liked it. I'd had a po' boy last time I came. I had a shrimp po' boy, but this oyster one was really good too. So I liked it.
Do you enjoy Louisiana seafood?
I do. I really like seafood. We just had seafood the whole week, and I was like, y'all need to get the seafood here. It's so good. So I was glad we got to try a po' boy while we're here.
I'm from Paragould, Arkansas. I just ate an oyster po' boy, and it was so good. It was amazing.
Do you like Louisiana seafood?
I do. This is actually my first time being here, but it was really great.
My name is Fernando Sanchez, and I'm from Guatemala City, and I just ate an oyster po' boy.
Did you like it?
It was really good, yeah. It was different, but it was really good.
Do you like Louisiana seafood?
Yeah, it's really good. I really like seafood, and this is my first time eating oysters, so it was really good.
I'm from Montana. I just ate an oyster po' boy, and it was really good. It's different, but good.
What do you think of Louisiana seafood?
It's good. I like it.
Move your napkin.
Well, let's do it. Just had a oyster po' boy with a crystal remoulade sauce on it. Very spicy, wonderful.
What do you think of Louisiana oysters?
You're not the chef over there. Always excellent.
What about Louisiana seafood?
Where else have you worked? It's the best place for it.
I'm from Houston, Texas. I just had an oyster po' boy, spicy peppers on it.
What did you think of it?
It was absolutely delicious. I recommend it to everyone.
What do you think of Louisiana oysters?
They're delicious. They're whether you eat them fresh, fried, or in a gumbo.
From Houston, Texas, and I just had an oyster po' boy, and it was fabulous.
What do you like about the Louisiana oysters?
They're fresh, and it was the way they fried it was great. It had a great batter on it.
What do you think of Louisiana seafood?
Oh, it's fabulous. It's fresh. It's always great. That's why we come here to eat it.
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans, and the po' boys are delicious to eat and to enjoy.
What do you like about Louisiana oysters?
They're very good. That's what I like about it.
Joby from Cincinnati, eating oysters in New Orleans, baby, and I like it. Woo!
We took a hit because of all the freshwater flooding and all the freshwater diversions because of the spill. But you know, we're going to be, our production's going to be down this year, probably to about 35%. But we will be coming back. In the next 2 to 3 years, we'll be back to normal levels of production. And this event is important to keep the name of Louisiana oysters out there, the name of Louisiana seafood out there, and showcase the very best of what we do.
It's available, it's fresh, it's safe, and most of all that they're delicious.
Every year this event gets bigger and bigger. The crowd gets larger and larger. We had 9 chefs the first year we did this 6 years ago. We had 30 chefs today. The buy-in from the chefs are incredible. They're unbelievable. Our chefs in New Orleans are the best chefs in the world. We got the best chefs in Louisiana as a whole, and the best seafood in the world right here. And what a showcase for today. The street was packed. It was Mardi Gras.
If people have questions, like more information, what should they do?
They go to LouisianaSeafood.com. We're going to have all of our events for the year posted on LouisianaSeafood.com, recipes and suppliers.